All right, here we go. Peter Thomas. Everybody's been asking about the world in gold. It's yellow, 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 and the buyers are back, right, Peter?
It's been aggressive, but here's the thing, Stephen. You and I have discussed this at length. A market can't go higher until it bases. And what we have had is this exuberance, this $400 rally that's just been driving this market. And now it's paused, it's catching its breath, and everybody calls, oh my God, it's dead, it's over. It's trading sideways, and the longer it holds 4,000, the more legs that I have to go higher, Steve.
Yeah, and the 4,000 seems to be the question mark, but for next year, you called for 5,000, is that right?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that the potential is there. You know, the expose I wrote on the Japanese yen, and then of course all the people that followed me on the dollar Japanese yen trade have done very well. And then of course you're smiling. Did you get on that trade? You dog. Good, congratulations.
You know, as I call it sushi and sake trade, man. I mean, I love going to Tokyo and Japan. It's a great country, and 157.5 right now. I mean, I'm a happy camper, right?
Oh, it was like free money. I put it out there for all my followers, and also what's happening in South Korea too. We have tremendous. We could have let's put it this way to be pragmatic here. We could have large participation coming out of Asia in very large numbers, with numbers ending in a B, and so the reason that I'm bullish is that if we hold 4,000 and then we have central banks, nations coming in and adding again, then I think we're going to have a very exciting first quarter.
And I think you just said it right. Adding again. They have been adding. They have been buying, right, Peter? And they're going to add more?
Look at South Korea has, according to my numbers, and they're difficult to ascertain, but let's say 100 tons. And they have $480 billion in what they call reserve asset that they can dispose of in any way they want. If they come in with 200, they come in and buy 250 ton. Japan, which, as you know, just went through a large bond liquidation over here, they have far more than that. They could come in and add another 250 tons. And China is not exactly a reserve player. They are a consistent player.
Right.
So they come in and let's say they do another 250 tons. Our total output is 3,200 tons a year. Those are fresh buyers. That is hits an inelastic market. It's a commodity. It's Peter, you can't print any more gold.
Right, but when people say, "Well, I'm buying gold to protect my head, to protect my portfolio," I'll tell you, the world's not that great, though.
Well, whether the world is not that great or not, what we're looking at is dollar or fiat value. Mm-hmm. And we have seen the continuous degradation of the yuan, of the renminbi. We're seeing these currencies continue this death spiral they're in, and people that sold not sold, but let's say bought gold with their yen, bought gold and said, "Wait a minute, gold's up 50%, the yen's down 32." I just made 82% a return on my money.
Right.
Would you rather buy a house or would you rather buy gold at that point? I mean,
it's gold, obviously, yeah. And I have to ask. I mean, it's not just gold, but it's also silver too, right? 51 now, back to $51 an ounce.
Which you and I discussed at length, and we're no longer calling it a precious metal. I'm calling it a technology metal because, electric cars, even though EVs have really slowed down, but we're looking at 56,000 ounces goes into a nuclear reactor. And we're looking at 7 of them being built. I mean, how much is going to come off the table here?
I just saw that, and I'm shocked to believe that I hear this, but Microsoft has purchased and is working on 3 Mile Island to restart their
yes,
nuclear.
and also, which shows you a great foresight of the present administration is they're offering $1 billion subsidy to them to help them get that going. So they're looking to add to the AI sphere. I think that's terrific.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that too. And the other one that I'm looking at now is Platinum. Platinum's had a hell of a run here in the last few months.
Well, if you remember last year, when I was constructing portfolios for people on your show, and when Quasar was first starting out with its shows, I said, look, we want to do 10% platinum, 10% palladium, 30% silver, and 50% gold. And that portfolio has paid rather handsomely, Steve.
Yeah,
and you know that. That was my big tout.
Yeah, and rhodium as well. I think you mentioned rhodium as well. And
rhodium is up 120% since we put it on.
That is unbelievable. Well done. But the question that everybody always asks, well, that's great. That's the past. I missed it, Peter. What do I do now?
Well, I mean, right now, we have stepped aside. I put out a signal to all of my followers on your platform and said, hey, we're going to take 50% off when silver hit 50. So in effect, we more than doubled our money in silver. So I know you and your family enjoyed that. So the people that participated in that right now, I'm a little bit sidelined. I'm watching. I want to see if this 4,000 holds. And if it does, then stay tuned to Big Beat here, guys, because I'll come back on and I'll tell you where our entry points are.
All right, love it, Peter. And you've been good. Yeah, I mean, when you and I started talking, it was $19. I was buying it silver.
You were buying it from me at AU Secure at I remember below 20, if I recall.
Right, and if you want to buy right now, you can actually buy straight from Peter himself at AUSecure.com. You can hit him up on LinkedIn as well. You can also see Pete there, AUSecure.com/Pete. Go see him. He is of the Hunt Brothers fame, and I happily get to call him my dear friend for many, many years now. So thanks, Pete, and we'll see you here next week, man.
All right, continue good fortune, my friend. Take care.